Hello and welcome to the video review for this T-fal 20-piece ceramic non-stick set. So normally I'd test, the pieces, I'd test the properties, etc. Oops, sorry. But there's just so many pieces here, so I think I'm just gonna do an unboxing, maybe get some thoughts, try to get into the kitchen for some better light. If it's just a really big box. Honestly, so I wanted to start here, if no other reason, if you're going to give this as a gift for someone, just so you can see how big the box is. Anyways, I'll be back. Alright, so I said I was going to do an unboxing, but I decided to go another route. And real quick, I'm going to start with these two because these have a technology, sort of a thermo thing. So as you can see, the darker spots. So when you heat this, and here's the bottom, so you want to see. The little dark spots are going to go away, so it'll become a solid red. This is safe for all surfaces except for induction. So if you have induction, this is not going to work. Anything else, glass, coil, gas, obviously, because I'm about to use it on gas. I'm just going to heat it up and see and watch that go away. And while that's heating up, we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to put it on medium, high heat, and see. And we're going to go and we're going to look at these little guys. So this is the Dutch oven. So one of the things I liked, I actually got a ceramic set recently that had assembly required, including the handles. So I had to screw the handles on. In this case, the handles are riveted on, so they're not going to go anywhere. That's good to know. They have this sort of thermal composite thing right handle right here, sorry, and which I like a lot because it's got a good amount of space to hold it. Yeah, it's a good light pot. I like the ceramics. It makes it a non-stick coating. I'm going to be testing that, obviously, as go on. But for now, I just wanted to introduce everybody with how they look and everything else. This is glass. On the other ceramic one that I got that I had to do some assembly, they actually had sort of a plastic lid, so I didn't like that. These are the pot covers. You put them between each one to protect them. The ceramic coating can chip and whatnot, so these things can come in handy. Excuse me. And finally, these things, and I didn't like them. I'm not even sure. They have handles on them, and they're very, very cheap. Honestly, they're very cheap. This is your spaghetti strainer. Your ladle isn't that deep. It just looks like, honestly, very cheap. It's got a little piece right here, little divots or raised edges or whatever, so that you can see. All right, so let's go back to these and let's see how they're doing. And it does look like it's starting to disappear on these. I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit more. Let's see what happens. So what this is supposed to do is it's supposed to say when this is nicely evenly heated, making it safe, perfect preheating. Which I don't necessarily agree with, because if, at some certain temperature, I'm assuming the darker ones turn red, it doesn't mean that you can't overheat a pan. But let's see. Actually, while we're heating this up, let's take out the old thermal gun. Let's see if we have any hot spots. So, yeah, it looks like it's not heating all that evenly. So, same. That one's at 428. Actually, the one in back is, I can't see it too well. Hold on. Looks like that one heated alright. Look like this one didn't heat as evenly, but it looks like it's doing okay. Let's see. Once again, It's definitely, you can't see it anywhere near as easily as you could before. So that's an interesting little feature. I don't know how gimmicky it is yet. Personally, I don't need to be told when to put things on. The reason why I pulled these as well, they do have this sort of composite handle that I do like, but what this is, I love these things because I make pancakes on occasion, and it's so hard to make pancakes in something like that. So I like that it has a little griddle thing that you can make pancakes in. Anyways, hope this helped. I will be adding as I go along, but for out of the box, give you an idea what it's like. Hopefully this did help you. Anyways.
All right, reviewing the T-fal ceramic non-stick 12-piece set. Pretty much everything you need included in one box. The little 1/8 Wonder Pan, 8 and 10.5-inch frying pans, a 1-quart and 2-quart covered saucepans, along with a 5-quart covered Dutch oven, a silicone trivet, and the 2 nylon tools. So everything you need here. I got the little thermal spot heat indicator, so when it changes colors, you know it's ready to roll. And then they are also oven safe up to 350 degrees, so that's pretty incredible. Basically everything you need in one box to get you cooking in the kitchen.